All right, I'm Bradley. I'm from Shreveport.
Okay. So what was your experience like having Mardi Gras in New Orleans this year?
It was fun. A lot of people, a lot of squeezing into tight spaces so you could get a good spot. Uh, a lot of the fun stuff was away from the parades, where you went and saw people who would still throw beads down through the streets, like Bourbon Street, Canal Street, stuff like that. A lot of walking through large crowds. Surprisingly, a lot of people with signs about Jesus. Um, a lot of fun.
Awesome. So you're from Shreveport, Louisiana. So I know they have Mardi Gras celebrations and parades up there. How does that compare to New Orleans?
There's a lot of people in both, but the sheer amount of people that were in New Orleans, Shreveport doesn't even really compare. And Shreveport is a lot more open, so you have more space to move around, whereas in New Orleans, it's a lot tighter. There was the streets where it felt smaller in New Orleans since you're around a lot more buildings. It's in a more urban setting, whereas Shreveport's still urban, but there's a lot of it's on a highway a lot of the time, more so than a just downtown street like it is in New Orleans.
Yeah. Okay. So right off the bat, what is any like history you know about New Orleans and or not New Orleans, but Mardi Gras and like all that?
I know it comes from Carnival, I believe in South America. I know that a lot of people argue that it was in Mobile, Alabama before it actually got to Louisiana. It's because I know Mobile has a huge Mardi Gras celebration. New Orleans is just the more popular place for it. It Fat Tuesday is actually Mardi Gras, and that marks the end of the Mardi Gras season, whereas a lot of parades start before Fat Tuesday. And then I know it's the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday, which starts Lent season, I believe, which is the 40 days of giving up, you know, whatever it may be. A lot of people choose one thing.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
think that's about
Cool. So what is your favorite part about us celebrating Mardi Gras, like favorite tradition or anything like that?
it. My favorite part is just being around friends in a huge party celebration. Um, a lot of people say king cake or getting beads. I mean, beads are just little plastic things. I don't love the parade all too much. I just love the environment more than anything else, honestly.
Awesome. So one more thing. What is something like unexpected or bizarre that you didn't think you would see in New Orleans that you saw during Mardi Gras?
Oh, well, like I said, there was a lot of people that wanted to talk about Jesus, and they would come and you would see them walking up to people that had alcoholic drinks, like beers or something. They would try to grab it and pour it out. Um, the police were actually a lot cooler than you might think they would be. I guess they're just used to it. So you honestly had a lot of people walk up to the police and just thank them for what they did. But then you had the people that were troublemakers, and the police had to arrest